guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a life update. Life has been crazy. Kids have been so sick and I haven't made a video in quite a while. Probably a week, I guess. But with sick kids, it's no fun. So let's get started. So if you hear that yelling in the background, that's Mila. She's sitting on the toilet. I haven't started potty training yet, but I plan to. We're going to Vegas this weekend. Hold on, Mila. We're going to Vegas this weekend, and hopefully after we come back, I was thinking about buying her a little potty and doing the whole thing because she's dry a lot of the time, and then she'll pee all her pee at one time. So that is one update. Hold on, baby. That's one update. RSV is what Kane had. Mila had pneumonia and Kane had RSV, and it has been hell, to say the least. So it started about 2 weeks ago, I would say now. Yeah, he's right here if you hear him. And Mila just had a cough. And I was like, oh, it's just a cough. You know, no big deal. Then her nose started running. And then it was about day 4 of the cough, and my mom was like, you need to take her in. Okay, I'll take her in. So I take her in, because it's always just a virus. You know, moms out there, where you pay all the money, and they're like, oh, it's just a virus. So I take her in. It's not confirmed pneumonia, because we did not do an x-ray. But she did get breathing treatments, or the machine to come home with us to do breathing treatments every 4 hours. She also had a double ear infection. Mom of the Year award goes to me. So with that, we try to separate them, Kane and Mila, so they weren't together. She was waking up a lot in the middle of the night coughing. So one time I brought her into our bed for like 2 minutes, and I thought, no, the germs, blah, blah, blah. So we went downstairs, but we have a fan over here, and the fan was blowing her cough, and Kane's bed's over here, right onto him. I know that was the moment that it happened. And then he started coughing just a little bit, then his nose started running, and we went to, that was Thursday night. By Friday, he was like all sorts of congested. We went right to the emergency room. So all the mamas out there, if you did not know, urgent care will not see your child under 2 years old. I did not know that. So good thing I didn't go there. We went to the emergency room, paid a pretty penny for that situation. But turns out they did the flu test, they did the RSV, and they do like the suctioning. And they did a suctioning on the outside of his nose, and then they took this little cord looking suctioner and suctioned all the way out. They did that twice. He still was pretty stuffy. His oxygen was about 97%. And he hated the suction. The poor thing, we got there at 5 o'clock in the evening. Didn't get out of there till midnight. It was such a long wait. Anywho, so they did the suctioning twice. They listened to his lungs. His lungs were good. So RSV, if you didn't know, is all right here. And when they're 2 months old, they can't get their mucus out, and it could get really, really bad really, really fast. And that's what they were worried about since it was just day 1. They were scared it would turn really quickly, and I guess that's what it can do. So they just advised us to keep sucking out the snot with the nose Frida and the bulb. So that's what we did, and we kept going, kept sucking. So they wanted a follow-up 2 days after. We did a follow-up on a Sunday, which was pretty cool. They still weren't happy with how he was breathing. He was retracting, I want to say, his rib cage, which can tire them out a lot faster and can be very dangerous also. So they wanted us to come back the next day. They were trying to, with us coming every day, they were trying to not admit us into the hospital. So every time we went in, they would suction out his nose with the machine, which would make him a little bit better. But then we went for the last day, and our pediatrician, we got to see her, and she said that he looks like he's on the mend. And with RSV, day 4 is the worst day, and I can see that. It was pretty bad. So he got to the point where he was throwing up his bottles. So he would barely drink anything, and then he would throw it up. Not throw up like cough cough throw up. It was just like regular day throw it up. And that's very much not like him. He does not spit up or throw up ever. So that was a little concerning. And in one of the days, he only had 6 ounces the whole day. And so that was another concern of the doctors and why they wanted us to keep coming back to check on him. But they just advised us. And if anyone out there, their little one has RSV or they are scared of their little one getting RSV, always suction the nose. This works for the deep part, and this one kind of is just for right here in the front. But I suggest this hospital grade one. I have a regular one, but I have the regular one you could just buy, or it comes in the packages at the store. But this one, it'll cover his whole nostril, and then you can squeeze it and then pull it out. One of the tricks that my nurse at the doctor's office taught me was to put the saline in, say this nostril, and then cover this one and then suck out this one. So cover one side and suck out on the other side, switch, drops, and then suck it out on that side. That seemed to do wonders. I know no one has ever told me that was a trick, and it really seemed to work well. So as for today, he's doing a lot better. He still has mucus, a lot of it, but it definitely is a lot less, and he's not snorting or throwing up or anything like that, which is a plus. They say it can last 3 to 5 days and then up to 3 weeks. Some children, not everybody, but 3 to 5 days is like your worst time, and we are on like a week tomorrow. So we're doing pretty good. We're surviving. Mila is doing great. She did her breathing treatments for, I want to say 3 days. She was still coughing pretty bad. And antibiotics, and we went in with him the last time, and the pediatrician said she was all clear. So she is on the mend. He's getting there. What I am going to do differently in the future, which I already am doing, is washing hands more and more and more. So right now, or before everybody got sick, I was using the Hello Bello disinfecting spray and the Wet One hand wipes. And now I want to do a little bit more of hand washing in the sink, or wherever we're at, instead of the wet ones and the wipes. Maybe that'll make a little bit of a difference. And then we're doing the elderberry gummies by Zarbee's, which is exciting and fun mom fact. When your baby hits 4 months, they have a I don't think Zarbee makes it. Oh, Baby Bliss makes it, and it's elderberry for babies. So because both of my children have the immune system of my husband, we will definitely be getting that for Kane, and Mila's on the elderberry gummies right now. She loves them. She also takes a multivitamin, so I just do both of them and hope that was the last of the sickness. I know we're coming kind of towards the end of 6th season, but this one kind of came out of left field and blindsided us all. So it's definitely been a rough 6th season. And I hope no one out there, their little ones, have either pneumonia or RSV, because it is so not fun. But I hope some of my tips and tricks could help you. And let me know any video ideas you guys want to see. Just leave them down below and I can come up with some new ideas. But my next one is going to be Kane's 3-month update. I cannot believe it. 3-month update. And I also plan on doing a potty training update, kind of what we're doing with Mila once we come back from Vegas next week. So that is it for my life update. I'm doing okay. I was about to get sick, and I take these vitamins called Laci, and I was taking them religiously. I did the elderberry as well, and I didn't get it. My husband Let me do that again. He has it a little bit, but he's okay too. So we're all good. Kids are doing a lot better. We get life back in. We'll start going back to preschool. We haven't been back since everyone's been sick and all of that. So life should continue now after this weekend because we're going to Vegas. So, all right. That is it for my life update. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.